Thank you for joining us for Frederick at its Best, which is our proclamation and recognition ceremony where we celebrate good things happening in Frederick County. Today, I'm pleased to be here, along with many others, to recognize Asian Pacific American Heritage Month and to celebrate the culture, traditions, history, and contribution of Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. This celebration was started in 1978 when a joint congressional resolution established Asian Pacific American Heritage Week. The first 10 days of May were chosen to coincide with two important milestones in Asian Pacific American history. The first was the arrival of the first Japanese immigrants in May of 1843, and the second was the contribution of Chinese workers to the building of the Transcontinental Railroad, something that was very controversial at the time, which was completed in May of 1869. In 1992, Congress expanded this observance to be a month-long celebration for the entire month of May. The U.S. Census Bureau estimates that there are over 20 million United States residents who are of Asian Pacific heritage. California has the largest population of Asian Americans with over 6.3 million people, followed by New York at 1.8 million people. In terms of economic contributions, the Census Bureau estimates that 1.9 million Asian-owned firms and businesses operate nationally. Asian Americans are very well educated. Listen to this statistic. Slightly over 50% of all Asian Americans who are 25 years or older hold a bachelor's degree or some level of higher education. That compares to Americans in general in the same age group at 30%. Wow. So it's really a significant difference. In Maryland, the Asian American population consists of a number of different groups because there are a lot of different areas of Asia where people have come from. 25% are Asian Indian, 20% are Chinese, about 15% are Korean, and 14% are Filipino. Locally, more than 11,000 Frederick County residents trace their ethnic backgrounds to the nations and cultures of Asia and the Pacific Islands. This diverse array of individuals brings century-old traditions in art, music, and culture to our country and our county. In addition, it brings a strong appreciation of family and community. Whether they are native-born or immigrants, our friends and neighbors of Pacific Asian background bring energy, and we certainly know we have a lot of energy up here, and talent to the economic and civic fabric of Frederick County. Between the years of 2007 and 2012, business ownership by individuals identifying as Asian American increased by 70% in Frederick County, and that's quite phenomenal. We are dedicated to helping these businesses and our other minority-owned businesses succeed and grow here, just as we also are working to build employment skills and opportunity for many new immigrants from countries such as Burma, Nepal, and the Philippines. We also welcome the knowledge of new residents who are working in our growing technology and manufacturing fields. As we look at our Asian ethnic community, we find that we have 160 veterans of American military, as well as teachers, doctors, clergy, postal workers, service providers, chefs, construction workers, and really people in just about every industry sector. There are many organizations, businesses, and individuals in Frederick County that support the Asian community. But I'd like to especially recognize the efforts of Elizabeth Cheung, who's the Executive Director of the Asian American Center of Frederick. And we all know her. She's unstoppable, she's full of energy, and she's an inspiration to all of us in the Frederick community. In 2005, Elizabeth launched what would later become the Asian American Center of Frederick as the after-school program called Life in Discovery. Truly believing that the greatness of America comes from its diversity, Elizabeth has sought to overcome discrimination and disparities towards minority and immigrant groups, and she's focused on a lot of different areas, education, health, employment. She really brings it all. Today, the Asian American Center is our county's service hub for new immigrants and for those native-born Americans of ethnic backgrounds seeking to serve our community and connect with others who share their roots. The Asian American Center provides citizen advocacy, comprehensive citizen services, English as a second language, interpretation services in more than 30 languages, links to education, employment, and health services, and a variety of volunteer opportunities and cultural awareness. The Asian American Center provides the crucial connection immigrants need to find work, to study, and create their own American dreams right here in Frederick County. Elizabeth has been one of Frederick County's biggest cheerleaders. She's always out there advocating for our entire community. And I'm sure she'll have a lot to share today when particularly telling you about the Asian Heritage Festival that's coming later this month on May 21st. So I'd like to read the proclamation, and then I'll pass the microphone so you can meet who's standing here with me today, and they can add their input to today's recognition. Whereas Asian and Pacific Americans have made our country better with their talents and hard work, their values and commitment to family and community have helped shape and strengthen America. These citizens speak many languages, honor countless traditions, and practice different faiths, but they are bound by a shared commitment to freedom and liberty. The diversity among Asian Americans adds to the cultural fabric of our society. And whereas during Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, we honor and celebrate the millions of Asian Americans whose contributions have helped to make America a strong, vibrant, and free society. And whereas Frederick County remains dedicated to building an America that celebrates and draws strength from its diversity, this month we reflect on the many gifts Asian Americans have brought to our nation and embrace the contributions that Americans of all backgrounds make to our increasingly multicultural society. Now, therefore, as the County Executive of Frederick County, Maryland, I hereby proclaim May as Asian Pacific American Heritage Month in Frederick County and commend this observance to all of our citizens. Now, with that, I'm going to pass it off to Elizabeth Cheung for a few words.
Thank you very much, Secretary, but you will be Secretary of State one of these days.
See, she has high aspirations for everyone.
High expectations. Thank you, Jan. This is really wonderful today. I'm Elizabeth Cheung. It's an honor and such a pleasure to be here, really supporting our communities and celebrating diverse cultures. I'm not going to do a lot of talking because you have a lot of folks in here. All I can say is that today we bring you intergenerational, members of our community. We have, older generation and the younger generation in here. And also in terms of Asia, we have as north as Russia and as South Asian India, and then also to the east and the west of Asia. So with that, Marsha is the one that who putting our ethnic festival. All I can say is that whenever I go out around, this is in our west side this year on the west on Hill Street Park. As I go around and ask folks to come to, sure, we are your neighbors. You are my neighbor's store, my neighbor's barber store, or the drugstore, or the car store, dealer, and so forth. So come on, over to Hill Street Park to celebrate that with the neighbors together. And that's what we want, is really coming together as a community. But again, I have Marsha to talk to you more about the festival. One thing I just want to say, as an agency, we are here to support everyone to reach the American dream. So I'm going to pass it over.
My name is Cheung. I'm from Taiwan. Happy today. Wish everyone happy. Thank you.
My name is Huifang Yang. I'm from China.
My name's Ke-Zhong Liu. I'm from China.
My name is Marcia Adelson, and I'm from Frederick. And I am the communications coordinator for the Asian American Center of Frederick, and also the co-chairman for this year's Asian Heritage Festival, which will be held on May 21st from 11 to 4 at Hill Street Park on the west side of town. We will have food, performances, vendors, exhibitors, and a really good time. So everyone is invited to come. There's no charge. We'd love to have you celebrate with us.
I'm Dr. Matthew Nimson, originally from Liberia, West Africa, but I am the coordinator of the citizenship program at the Asian American Center of Frederick. Thank you.
My name is Janaki Vaman. I'm originally from India, but I've been a long time resident of Frederick.
My name is Fulin Cai. I'm from Taiwan. Thank you.
My name is Christina Wong Poi. I'm a third-generation Chinese American, and I am the Administrative Director of the Governor's Commission on Asian Pacific American Affairs and the Governor's Commission on South Asian American Affairs. And on behalf of the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives, we just want to wish you continued success in Frederick, and we appreciate all that you are doing with your service and contributions to Maryland's economy and diverse cultural.
My name is Kun Lee. I'm from Korea. I'm the Korean Emmanuel Church pastor.
Oh, very good. Thank you. And I can hold the microphone for you if you want. I guess you can do it.
My name is Shavkat. I am from Uzbekistan. I came here 2 months ago from Uzbekistan. And now I am learning English at the Asian American Center. That they helped me to learn English and to get job. And I get now 1 job. I work from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. And yeah, I am very happy in Frederick. That's all. Thank you very much.
All right.
Lan Smith. I came from Vietnam and I'm the interpreter for AACF here.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Erin Bozaz. I originally came from Hong Kong and I'm the operations manager at AACF. Really glad to be here and happy Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.
I'm Annette Breeling from Frederick County. I'm a member of the Human Relations Commission, where we are committed to honoring diversity and cherishing people from all parts of the community to have a warm and prosperous community. I'm also a fan of Martin Luther King, and part of his dream was for a beloved community. And I've been involved in having events where we bring together diverse groups of people to interact with one another and form the basis for a more positive community. Because the event on Martin Luther King Day has been so successful, people have wanted to keep the beloved community dream alive during the year as well. On July 4th, we will be having a beloved community picnic for peace, in which we welcome people from diverse segments of our community to come together and have food and harmony among one another.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. First and foremost, thank you so very much, County Exec Jan, for recognizing Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I'm Angela Spencer, and I chair the Frederick County Human Relations Commission. And Elizabeth, as I was driving here, I really thought about it. You were the one who introduced me to the HRC 8 years ago, and thank you for that. It's been an amazing journey. But even the more, I was thinking of, as a child, a song that I sang was He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. So as I was driving here from work real quickly, I was thinking of the lyrics. He's got the whole world in his hands. Red and yellow, black and white, we're all precious in his sight because he has the world in his hands. And as I look at the logo on your shirt, it reminds you of the world. So you often ask me the question, who will carry the torch after Elizabeth Cheung? Elizabeth Cheung, the people who stand beside you will carry the torch for voting, for government, for health disparities, for education, for faith. You stand on so many different principles and foundations. We will carry the torch because he has the world in his hands and we're all precious in his sight. So we celebrate with you. HRC will be with you on the 21st, and there are many other events going on throughout the year. So I celebrate you and I thank you for allowing us to stand with you. For we stand for engaging, empowering, and educating, and that's exactly what your agency does. So thank you so very much on behalf of the HRC. I don't want you to.
My name is Laura Johnson, and I am the intake and referral specialist, and I work at the Asian American Center of Frederick for Elizabeth Cheung. I help anyone of any race, be it in English or in Spanish, and however else I can, even if it has to be with Indian signs.
Hello, my name is Anna Tran. I'm a program specialist at the Asian American Center, and I am also a member of the Language Resources team. If you need any interpreting needs, we're here to fulfill those. And as an Asian American, it's an honor to be here to celebrate our culture. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sergey. I'm from Russia originally, but I came here like 15 years ago. So I met Elizabeth by chance because she just called me and said, would you be interested in participating in this event? Well, and I was impressed by her energy and her knowledge and the number of ideas that she can generate instantly. So I came here to kind of to support her, basically. Yeah, I consider myself Asian also because I was born in the far east of Russia, so close to Japan. So I'm kind of Asian. Thank you.
We're all in the same world. Well, I want to thank all of you for being here today. It always is inspirational to have so many wonderful people, so much energy, and everybody working together to create such a wonderful community. And I really want to encourage people to come to the Asian Heritage Festival on Saturday, May 21st, from 11 to 4 p.m. at the Hill Street Park on the west side of the city of Frederick. It's always a wonderful event. There's lots of good entertainment, there's vendors, there's food, and it's a family-centered and community-focused event. So come and enjoy and learn a little bit more about what's happening in our community as we build community. So I want to thank you all for all you do. Frederick is a wonderful community because of the people who live here, and we do what we do for the future of our community and for the future of little children like this little girl right here who's been so well behaved during this entire program. So thank you for joining us and celebrating Asian Pacific American Heritage Month, and come and see us on May 21st, Saturday, 11 to 4 at Hill Street Park.